Okay, so hi guys. So what I want to do in this video, I want to actually go over some complementary, supplementary, and vertical angles. This is mostly for 7th grade. I'm sure they definitely do these in geometry. This is for geometry if you're in 9th grade, or not 9th grade, 10th grade. Or even in 9th grade. I don't know what grade they take it in, because I know in my school they used to take it in 9th grade as well, and I don't know, but anyways, if you're in geometry, this would kind of benefit you. Um, so, if we look over here, um, we have these questions here, where it's saying what is the relationship between A and B, and we kind of, you know, we want to first know exactly what complementary, supplementary, and vertical angles are. When it's complementary, and maybe I can actually do a full screen snap with this. Okay, so when it's complementary, what complementary means is that you have that basically all angles add up to not 180, 90 degrees. They add up to 90 degrees. The way that my teacher in high school would put it, hold on guys. Okay, so the way that my high school teacher in geometry would put it is that if you have a complementary angle, just think of this as a 90 degrees. If you have supplementary, think of this as an 8, so that should tell you this is 180 degrees. So that's kind of the little trick if you want to remember what complementary and supplementary are. That definitely did help me. I know that not everybody's the same though. But yeah, that's what it means. Now, here we have a 90-degree angle, okay? These two, we have angle A and angle B. Because this line is perpendicular, so basically, line segment AB is perpendicular to line segment AD, okay? That means that they basically form a 90-degree angle. That's what it means. So basically, these two are complementary angles because angle A and B are complementary because they add up to 180. I mean to 90, excuse me. So the answer to this one would be complementary. Okay. Okay, so now we have this part here. Okay. This one's actually kind of difficult. I'm not sure if this one would be considered, because I know if it's vertical, this one is definitely, it would be right here. If this angle right here were over here, then it would be vertical. However, I don't think it's a vertical angle because this one, if you look really, really, really closely, this one looks a little bigger than this one. This angle here looks a little smaller. So I don't think it's any of them. Yeah, okay. So, okay, so then this one here, we have A and B, okay. You see how they form, so basically, if I do a full screen snap again, over here. So, this one, we have angle A, and then we also have this angle here. Now, if we have a straight line, I think I said this in the previous video, but basically a straight line means that you have, this is 180 degrees, because a circle is 180 degrees, okay? If we have a straight line, if we make a straight line inside of the circle, it would be 180 degrees because it's half a circle. Okay. The entire circle, however, is 360 degrees, but that's not what this problem is about. So basically this would be this entire part would be 180. So angle A plus angle B equals 180. And so that means that because angle A plus angle B equals 180, angle A and angle B are supplementary. Okay. So that would be your answer. Okay. This one is pretty easy as well. Angle A and angle B are kind of on either side of each other. When you see something like this, and you see that there's one angle in which they're like facing the opposite direction like this, you should automatically think it's vertical angle. That's literally what that means, because vertical angles just means that they're like literally right next to each other. Not in terms of the same line, but like basically the peak points, they meet at a certain, basically the angle that is formed. Just think of it this way. So if we have, let's say an X like this, these two parts here, and I say angle A and angle B, these two are considered vertical, no matter what. Always, anytime that you see one of these, it is always vertical angle, because they're facing each other, okay? So, yeah, so this would be vertical angles. Okay, so this one, again, we look at angle A and angle B. When they're formed together, they form a 90-degree angle. So because of the trick that I showed you, it should be complementary angles. These two are complementary angles because angle A and angle B form a 90-degree angle when they're formed together, when they're added together, excuse me. So it would be complementary. They're complementary because they form a 90-degree angle. Okay. This one. Okay, this one is tricky because it looks like they form a 90-degree angle. If we kind of rotate the figure, however, this is a parallelogram. I think. Basically we have something like this. So if I kind of draw the figure myself, something like that, and I mean, yeah, I mean, I can't really draw it exactly, but it's, just think of it as a diamond, except this one is rotated a little bit. So if we kind of rotate this, because I'm trying to show you guys exactly why it would be considered a why it would be considered a like a like a diamond shape kind of, or you can also think of it as a kite, but that's also considered, I think a kite is considered a parallelogram. But anyways, yeah, so if we rotate this, let's see here. I'm gonna see if I can rotate it because I'm not sure exactly if I can rotate it. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, so basically, kind of looking at it, you can you can see that yeah, this is, it's not exactly, but it's pretty close. If you kind of tilt your head a little bit, you can see that it's the same exact shape, because we can look at this and say that this is a straight line, and this is a straight line here. And if we look at these parts, we can see that they form right triangles. Oh god. You can see that they form right triangles here. And so yeah, so basically angle A and B, they would not be considered, they would not be considered like I forgot what I had said earlier. Like they wouldn't be considered, this wouldn't be considered a right angle, is what I'm trying to say. A and B wouldn't be complementary. That's just what I'm trying to prove to you guys. That's exactly why, and I know it's kind of a long explanation, but that's kind of why it wouldn't be that way. Because if you rotate it, you can clearly see that this line segment here, line segment AD and line segment CD, are not, when they're put together, the angle is not considered a right angle. It's obtuse. Line segment, if you look at angle ADC, which is specifically, it's specifically this side here, this angle. it wouldn't be considered a complementary. So that's what I was trying to say. So it would be none of the above. Okay. This is pretty simple. So this one is like the other one that we did earlier. Angle A and angle B, you see how they form a really big angle here, and it goes all the way to the straight line, from one side of the straight line to the other side of the straight line. Yeah, that is a 180-degree rotation. So this would be 180 degrees. So because it's 180 degrees, remember that I said supplementary angles add up to 180 degrees. That means that angle A and angle B add up to 180 degrees. So this is considered they're considered supplementary angles is what I'm trying to say. Okay. So as you can see, that's how that works. Let's see here. Okay. Now we're gonna look at numerical problems where we look at where we actually solve for measures of angles, because I know that there are definitely those examples where we have to know how to solve for a specific angle in geometry. As you can see, anytime you see a square like this means that this is 90 degrees. That's something that you should really memorize really well in geometry. And I'm sure you've learned these in 8th grade, 7th grade, 6th grade. It's always been something that we've been told, is that anytime we see two lines in which, and then we see a little square like this, it's considered a 90-degree angle. Now, looking at this, because this entire angle is 90 degrees, we can say that 36 plus x equals 90. And you just do a little bit of algebra. You can say that x is 54 degrees. Okay. Okay, this one, we have a straight line. We have LON. It's a straight line. It's 180 degrees. And we have line segment OM, which is, I mean, it basically bisects. I think that's the term for it. Basically, it forms a perpendicular line segment, okay? Or a perpendicular bisector. Because this is a straight line, we can say that x plus 66, so if I kind of redraw it a little bit, so if I say this, and then I say, and when you draw a certain, like, it doesn't have to be perfect as long as you kind of get the, because I know this one's kind of rotated, but you know, I'm not an artist, so I can't exactly make it exactly how it's drawn. Okay, so we have, this is x degrees, this side is, and actually, hold on guys. Okay, so I know I said I wasn't gonna draw it exactly. I mean, it's not exact. It's drawn to a scale, okay? Anytime, like I said, the one thing that I really want you guys to remember is that when you see a line like that, any line, it does not matter what degrees. How many degrees? This whole side is 180. Always, always, always. No matter if the line is like this, no matter if the line is like this, or like this, or like that. Not like this, but like this. We always say that this entire part is 180. Okay? So that means that angle LOM, which is this specific angle right here, and I'm kind of drawing it, plus angle NOM, okay, just this one right here, equals 180. Now that means that we have x plus 66 equals 180. Hold on, guys. Okay, so solving for x, we subtract 66 on both sides. We get, this is 10, and we subtract it, so then we have 140, or not 144, 114 equals x. Okay, so this one would be 114. And I know I'm taking kind of long on these guys, but it's because I really want you guys to understand the concepts, because I don't want to just do it. I don't want to do these kind of expecting that you guys know these concepts, because I know that probably none of y'all know what actually complementary and supplementary and vertical angles are. That's why I went over them at the beginning, and I keep going over them. So if I'm going kind of slow, yeah, that's the whole point of these videos. I don't want to be very fast. Okay, so this one is fairly easy. It's like the other one we just did. We say x, o, y, z. So basically, again, if we redraw it, so let me redraw it really quick. Okay, so it's not drawn to scale. But basically, this angle is 29 degrees. We want to find this angle here. So we want to find this one here, x degrees. Okay. We know that this entire angle is 90 degrees. Okay. So knowing that, we have 29 plus x equals 90, okay? This will give us, so basically we go ahead and subtract 29 on both sides. So x is going to be 61 degrees. Okay, last one for this part. Okay, so again, when you see a line like this and you see a straight angle, and every single time this entire part adds up to 180. X plus 97 equals 180, okay? And this would be be 83. So Your answer would be 83 for this one. Okay. Okay, so I think I'm gonna stop the video here. I'm gonna continue on with these in the next video because I don't want to make it too long. Yeah, so I'm gonna stop the video here, and then we're gonna continue on with the next video on this part. So and then we'll finish it off with these remaining ones that are here. So yeah, so I hope this helps, guys. I know that this is not it's not really my I mean, geometry is not really my thing, but I can only do, like I said, I can only do to an extent. So I hope that this helps. I hope it made more sense. And I hope that it helps you guys. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.